Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying for the Fort Worth Screen Printing 125 here from Dover International Raceway is underway. Bailey Curry, quickest so far out on the Speedway. Apologize as try to get you some views. We'll look at the 35 of Sawyer out on the Speedway. Athens screen printing machine. As we rock and roll here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. '91 of Jackson Allen. That's Kyle Weatherman at the top of the board here. Kyle Weatherman. Bailey Curry, Storm Patterson. Qualifying coming down to the end here. You take a quick peek. .52 seconds left, and Kyle Weatherman still holding on to the top spot. Kyle Weatherman, your quick time with a 22.873. 14 seconds left in qualifying before the Iron Thunder Racing League's FortWorthScreenPrinting.com 150. Reigning champion Kyle Weatherman. Reigning champion Kyle Weatherman on the pole. Getting ready to go green from Dover International Raceway. This is the Iron Thunder Racing Rush Series presented by Athens Screen Printing. Starting tonight on the pole in the 6th car, it'll be Kyle Weatherman. And to his outside, it'll be the 05 of Bailey Curry. Row number 2, the 63 of Storm Patterson. To his outside, West Virginia driver, the 91 of Jackson Allen. Row number 3 will find a Texas native of Alex Bottom in the 86 machine. To his outside will be the 43 of Kelvin Mosier. Row number 4 will find the 89 of Matt Quick. To his outside, McComb, Mississippi's the 35 of Sawyer Rod. Row number 5, Roger the Bulldozer D-Bolt. He hails out of Cabarrus County. And the outside will be McComb, Mississippi's the 15 of Trassenot in the CA Cattle machine. Row number 6, South Carolina native Traveler's Rest, that is the 78 of Patrick Langley. On his outside, Canadian driver number 5 of Matt Klusterhoos. Row number 7, the 09 of Dave Matson. To his outside, the 66 of John Garrett. Row number 8, Matt Cherry in the 48. To his outside, the 74 of Brian Workman. Row number 9, Brendan Klusterhoos, another Canadian driver. To his outside, the 32, New Jersey native of Dan Half. Row number 10, Elaine Hughes in the 29. To her outside, in the 20th spot, the 9 of Adam Trone. Row 11, Manning Gregory in the 27, the 84 of Christopher Gale. Pennsylvania native Raymond Rittenauer in the 87. He'll start inside. Row number 12, outside will be the 33 of Josh Cully. Row 13 will be Alex Little starting shotgun on the field as the field makes their way out of turn number 4 here. And we're getting ready to drop the green flag one more time here in the Iron Thunder Racing League Rush Series as we are coming down to the end of season number 5. Kyle Weatherman will lead them off into turn number 1 side by side with Bailey Curry, and already have a stack up at the start finish line. 16 of Alex Little involved, missing both ends of that machine. Here's a replay of what happened. Looks like the 32 of, wow, just an accordion effect here on the front straightaway. Starts around the 5 of Klusterhoos, and it was just on from there. So, some damage on the Strutmasters machine, but unfortunately that 16 of Alex Little, worse for wear on the Speedway. Roddy already caution flying and haven't even took a green flag lap here. We do appreciate taking the time out to join us on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. This is the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series. We are in season number 5 of the Rush Series, and we are working race number 10 on the season. Tonight we'll bring the final 4, well, the Elite 8 down to the final 4, and we'll battle for a championship next Monday night, May the 31st. At Daytona International Speedway. Be sure to drop on in and check us out as we crown a Season 5 champion. Nothing changing up front, as we didn't even get to turn number 1 before the caution fell. As we ride right now, it's the Kyle Weatherman machine, your leader, the 05 of Bailey Curry. He'll restart to the outside. The 91 of Jackson Allen will be inside run number 1. Outside of him, the young gun, Florida native of Storm Patterson in that 63 machine. On the outside of row number 2. Inside row number 3, Kelvin Mosier in that 43 machine. Alex Bottom in his Toyota Supra will start to the outside in that 86 machine. Sawyer Wright and Matt Quick will make up the next row. As we talked about championship coming into tonight, Bailey Curry, you're a leader in points. Jackson Allen second. Sawyer Wright third. Tressenot fourth. Jackson Allen has already punched his ticket to the Final Four via a win last week. Tressenot fourth. Storm Patterson fifth. Kelvin Mosier sixth. Matt Cherry seventh. And Patrick Langley eighth. Everybody inside that top 8 definitely would like a win to punch their ticket. Those guys up front that have yet to have a win, looking for a good solid run and maybe be able to point themselves into the Final Four at Daytona. Field is doubled up behind the iRacing.com pace car. So this 2x2 nose to tail, working their way into turn number 1 now. Lights have been extinguished around the racing surface. We are 1 to green. 1 lap to green here. Cars making their way down the back straightaway here at the beautiful Monster Mile. Last week, A cars here had a bit of a time getting around this place. But here we go, pace cars off to the safety pit road. It's about time to rock and roll here for the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. Bailey Curry going to hang tough on the outside, drops the hammer. Is Weatherman. Weatherman will jump out by 3 to 4 car lengths into turn number 1. Bailey Curry will close the door on P2. He'll ride in that spot as Jackson Allen rides in the 3rd spot. 3-car breakaway. Down the back straightaway, it's Kelvin Mosier and the 63 of Storm Patterson as they now go single fire. Here comes the 35 of Sawyer. He'll look to the inside of the 43 of Mosier down the front straightaway, and they'll avoid calamity. 15 of Tressenot, that CA cattle machine, riding right now in the 15. He'll take the spot on Alex Bottom. Give Tressenot the 7th spot. 35 Sawyer on the move early here as he'll get by the 63 of Storm Patterson and put distance between those two. Here comes brother Tressenot in the 15. He'll take the spot from Kelvin Mosier as he works the inside. 78 of Patrick Langley around the inside of the 86 of Bottom as he'll work that machine. Already 8 laps on the board. Kyle Weatherman still your leader. 35 of Sawyer out trying to run down the 91 of Jackson Allen. 74-degree ambient temperature, 84-degree track temperature right now. Northwest wind, 9 miles an hour. As we put lap 10 on the board, 116 to go here at Dover International. Let's check back through the field a little ways. We'll take a look at your leader. There's another look at the 78 of Traverse Rest, South Carolina native Patrick Langley in Coda. Phantom Sports Ford Mustang. We'll try to look to the inside of that 43 Monster Energy of Kelvin Mosier. Mosier washes up the racetrack. Here comes the 86 of Alex Bottom. Trying to put his Corsair Supra in the fold there, but he'll settle down. Right in line. $114 to go. 12 laps on the board for Kyle Weatherman. Weatherman has led from the drop of the flag. Took us a second to get going. There's a look at Roger Debo. Carmel got a little tight. New paint scheme on the Debo machine. That quick riding right behind him in the 11th spot. That multicolored 89 machine. Working with the move there. There is the Monster Energy machine. No numbers again tonight for the 09 of Dave Matson. Have to get those taken care of. Let's check in with our leader. He has put some distance between he and Bailey Curry. 17 laps go on the board, or excuse me, 16 laps go on the board that time out. Rocking and rolling here at Dover International Raceway. Kyle Weatherman and the Kyle Weatherman Racing 6 will lead the field. Running in that second spot, the Athens screen printing Chevrolet Camaro will be the 05 of Bailey Curry. And a close third will be West Virginia native, the 91 of Jackson Allen. Running in the fourth spot, we'll find the Commissioner McCall, Mississippi's Tress Scagliarot in the Athens screen printing Chevrolet. Storm Patterson rides right now in the fifth spot. Snowman Studios on the side of that Chevrolet Camaro. Travelers Rest South Carolina's own 78 of Patrick Langley holding on to the 7th spot. The pressure from behind the 15 of Tress and I, as he has his CA cattle machine set on kill here at Dover International Raceway. In the 8th spot, we'll find the 43 of Kelvin Mosier and his Monster Energy machine. Behind him, the 86 of Alex Bottom, riding in the 9th spot. Rounding out the top 10, it'll be Roger the Bulldozer Diebold and his Ford Mustang. He holds on to the 10th spot. Dave Matson on the outside looking in. Here goes the move back here. The 25 of Klooster, who's back with some money green on the Iron for the Racing Network machine. Green and gold scheme, looking to get some good luck off of an earlier money bag scheme where he seemed to be unstoppable. But meanwhile, your 91 of Jackson Allen has got around your leader. New leader Jackson Allen in the 91. He has cleared the 05 and the 6. They are getting ready to work slower traffic. Caution Alamo Speedway. Trouble with the Kelvin Mosier machine. Oh, hard impact from Manning Gregory. Couldn't quite get the other number. It looked like it may have been the 5 of Matt Klooster, who's replay up and coming. Oh, the 86 and 43 looks like they make contact on the exit of turn number 4. Mosier to the bottom of the speedway. And the 5 of Klooster, who tries to avoid once the 43 comes to a stop. 27 comes in. Arca breaks right in. See from the 27 perspective. Oh, Nut can't see anything, just smoke. And picked the wrong lane. Jackson Allen on pit road. Your leader coming pit side. Kyle Weatherman will come along with him. Dave Matson, Roger Diebold, Alex Bottom, Matt Quick, John Garrett, Dan Half, Adam Strong, Kelvin Mosier, all on pit road for service. Bailey Curry, Storm Patterson, Sawyer Ott, Patrick Langley, Tressenot, Brendan Klusterhoos, Brian Workman. Top 7 will stay out on the Speedway. Drivers are only given 3 sets of tires. Thank you for riding along with us here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. We are live from Dover International Speedway. Unofficially 1.02 mile oval. Pit road speed limit tonight, 35 miles an hour. We are currently working lap 20, getting ready to put 26 on the board of our 125 laps. Officially 100 laps left here tonight. We look to send the final 4 off to Daytona International Speedway next Monday night to crown a champion of season number 5 of the Iron Thunder Athens Screen Printing Rush Series. Do appreciate Athens Screen Printing for coming on board and sponsoring the Rush Series, along with their sister company, Footwear Screen Printing, who sponsors the A-Cars in the Premier Series on Tuesday night. Speaking of Tuesday night, tomorrow night, same time, same place, it'll be the Bailey Curry Racing Showdown on the dirt at Bristol Motor Speedway. A-Cars at Bristol on the dirt surface. Be sure to tune in. Green flag should fall around 9:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bailey Curry will restart here as your leader, waiting on the one to go signal from high top. Dover International Raceway. Storm Patterson will start to his inside. Row number 2, Ott and Langley. Row number 3, Ott and Klusterhoos. Row 4, Matt Cherry and Christopher Gale. Jackson Allen will be all the way back in row number 5 with Kyle Weatherman to his outside. We'll get the restart here on lap 28 with 98 laps remaining. Top 7. Top 8 out on old tires. Our management king himself leading this one. Athens Screen Printing Chevrolet. As it's up to him now to drop the hammer once he enters the restart zone. Hammer has been dropped, and Bailey Curry will jump out 2.5 car lengths over the field as they'll double up behind him side by side with Patrick Langley and the 63 of Storm Patterson. Front of the field, quickly going single file. Patrick Langley will get out ahead of the 35 of Sawyer. And speaking of, a little bit of a boom! Sawyer ought to get hard in an outside wall as he had the 6 of Kyle Weatherman breathing down his throat with 3 wide in the middle of 1 and 2. Exit turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Everybody keeps it in line. Here comes Roger Debo. He'll throw it in there on the bottom. 78 of Patrick Lane there slide up. Now the 25 of Brendan Kloosterhuis. He'll look underneath the 78 machine. Here comes the 91 of Action Jackson Allen, trying to follow Kloosterhuis through there. Those guys on newer tires making headway quick, fast and in a hurry. As Bailey Curry strikes out, tries to get away, put as much distance between he and newer tires. But Kyle Whittleman's already found him in that 6 machine. On the move now, around the 63 of Storm Patterson. Deposits himself, P2. Now he'll run down your leader. He'll look to the inside of Bailey Curry in turn number 3. Curry up the racetrack. And by goes the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. He'll resume his position at the front of this field as new tires prevail here. And he'll start walking away from the 05 of Bailey Curry. I'll put the 05 of Curry back to P2, P3 now. Third, the 63 of Storm Patterson. Roger Debo, the next guy in line with new tires, as he'll go to work on the back deck lid of Storm Patterson. Patterson now to the top side of the racetrack. Debo to the bottom. Here comes Jackson Allen as well. The 09 of Dave Maxson, no numbers on that machine. He'll get by the 63 of Storm Patterson. New tires start rising to the front of the field. Those older tires starting to slip back now. The only 2 left up here, Storm Patterson and the 05 of Bailey Curry. Speaking of the 05, he'll go up the racetrack. All 3 will go underneath. He'll drop back down behind the 09 of Dave Maxson. Over Mosier trying to look underneath the 38 of Roger Debo. Excuse me. Oh, hard impact with that outside wall is the 05 of Curry. Trying to keep that car up under him. 36 laps, maybe too many here on these set of tires for Bailey Curry. Kyle Weatherman has hit strikeout mode. He is 2.5 seconds ahead of Jackson Allen in that 91 machine. There you see the distance and the difference made up there for Kyle Weatherman. He continues to rock and roll. Put his 26th lap lead tonight on the board. 3 lead changes so far tonight. $38 of the 125. Make it 39, 87 laps to go. Cars spread out all over the speedway. 05 of Bailey Curry and Storm Patterson back to the 6th and 7th spot where they ride at home. Here is a look at Brian Berkman in the 74. Bucky's machine. He rides right now in the 13th position. 15 of Tressenot working underneath the 48 of Matt Cherry. For the 11th spot, he'll take it as they both bounce off the wall. 33 of Kelly will work underneath both of those guys. 2 for 1. Tressenot and Kelly sharing a little bit of paint there. They work their way down the back straightaway. Kelly will eventually take over that spot. These guys back here on older tires. Top 5 all with newer tires. 17 laps versus 41 laps. The 89 of Matt Quick. On the same cycle as the front guys, but he may not have changed tires. They have just went in for fuel only. There's no way for us to know other than looking at the pit time. Matt Quick spent 4.6 seconds on pit road. Apologize for that glitch. Not quite sure what happened there. But we're back with you, rocking and rolling from Dover International Speedway. And 6 of Kyle Weatherman now being joined by the 91 of Action Jackson Allen. He has closed that 2.5 second lead down to about 3 to 4 car lengths. Jackson Allen on the move as Weatherman works slower traffic. Kelvin Mosier still on pit road in that 43 machine. '16 of Alex Little going to rejoin the racing surface as the lead has been cut to a half a car length. One thing to catch that 6 of Kyle Weatherman, and a whole nother story to be written trying to get around him. As you see the 91 of Jackson Allen trying to do his best. Find a way underneath that 6th machine. Kyle Weatherman and Jackson Allen both strong here. Kyle Weatherman with a veteran move there, letting the 91 roll on by in the best spot he could. Keep both of those guys' momentum as good as they can. Or rolling along as good as they can. There's your front two. The 09 of Dave Matson and that numberless Monster Energy machine rides in third. Raj the Bulldozer Diebold in that 38 machine riding in the 4th spot. The 66 car, that'll be John Garrett, Texas native. He'll ride in the 5th spot. '05 of Bailey Curry still hanging on. Yep. Caution flag out. 29 of Elaine Hughes. Parked on the front straightaway. Smoke billowing out of the front end of that machine. Oh, 6 of Kyle Weatherman. See what transpired here. 6 of Kyle Weatherman out of turn number 4. Oh, Elaine Hughes already wrecking. Elaine Hughes got a piece of the wall out of turn 4, right back up in front of your leaders, and unfortunately, Kyle Weatherman in that 6 machine, absolutely, positively nowhere to go. Here's a replay from on board the 6 of Kyle Weatherman. As you see, coming back up, he'll make a hard hit to the inside, and his night, unfortunately, going to be done here. Tough break for the 6 of Kyle Weatherman, as he had a good run going, riding solidly in the P2 position, and possibly going to set up for a good run toward the end of this one with the 91 of Jackson Allen. We got some takers on pit road. Guys who stopped earlier, they will stay out. Jackson Allen, Dave Matson stay out on the racetrack, along with Dan Half and the 66 of John Garrett. Dan Half, unfortunately, 3 laps down so far. We are working lap 52 of the 125. 74 to go. 3 cautions so far for 10 laps here at the Monster Mile Dover International Speedway. This is the Iron Thunder Racing Network, and you are watching the Iron Thunder Racing League Athens Screen Printing Rush Series. Tonight is the last night of the Elite 8. Trim those 8 drivers down to the final 4. Those 8 drivers who are going after, or the 7 drivers that are going after those spots: Bailey Curry, Sawyer Ott, Tresson, Storm Patterson, Kelvin Mosier, Matt Cherry, and Patrick Langley, all trying to get in with the 91 of Jackson Allen. Who punched his ticket last Monday at the Athens Screen Printing 150 from Richmond Raceway. Saw Brendan Clifford, who's taken the pole. Jackson Allen bringing home the win. Alrighty, the lights have been extinguished across the racing surface. The field has lined up behind the iRacing.com pace car. 2x2 nose to tail. We'll restart this one on lap 54 with 72 remaining. Drivers trying to play their strategy with the tires they were given. Top 3 did not pit. Everybody behind them looks like they took 4 Goodyear radials. Goodyear Eagles, whatever they call them in NASCAR. Hammer down for the 91 of Jackson Allen. He'll send him off into turn number 1. 09 Dave Matson on the bottom. 38 Roger Debold on the outside, battling for that second spot. Roger Debold to get a run off, and they're wrecking down the back straightaway. 63-66. Wreck to the inside. Looked like minimum damage for both of those drivers, with a caution flag. Going to fly one more time. Replay coming up. Oh, 63 just gets underneath them. It was getting hairy up front with your leaders as well. From the chopper cam. Patterson with a run just to the inside, and will cause both of those drivers to spin. And fortunately, both of those drivers did not collect anybody else. Check back in with your leader. 91 of Action Jackson Allen, wearing the military police colors. He'll come pit side along with the 09 of Dave Matson. They'll leave Roger the Bulldozer Debold to take on the top spot. Take a look at the 91 and see. He definitely indeed takes a set of tires here. Will come to the attention of his crew. Right sides are up on that machine. Down the left side. 4 tire stop for the 91 of Jackson Allen. He'll be down and away. We'll have about 6 laps difference on your leaders. Not much of a difference here at Dover. However, the 91 has been the cream of the crop. We continue to pace under the yellow flag here from Dover International Raceway. Beautiful afternoon for racing. 74-degree ambient temperature. Track temperature still hanging around 82 degrees. Wind has calmed down to 5 miles an hour out of the west. If you are joining us live via Facebook or YouTube, drop us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're pulling for. Doing a little experiment via Facebook tonight. Debo going to choose the outside. Debo will go to the outside here. Field working their way down the back straightaway, coming to the green flag. This time by Roger Debold. Bailey Curry make up that front row. Patrick Langley, Brendan Klusterhoos for row number 2. Pace car is off, tucked away safely on pit road. It's all up to Roger Debold now. He will lay the hammer down. We are green once again here in the Athens for Fort Worth Screen Print 125 from Dover International Speedway. Bailey Curry going to get out ahead of the 25 along with the 78 of Patrick Langley. Quickly back to single file racing as the field chases the 38 of Roger the Bulldozer Debold. He'll lead his 5th lap so far tonight in that Ford Mustang as the 29 of Elaine Hughes rejoins the racing surface after extensive work on pit road. She'll try to meet minimum speed requirements as the 05 of Bailey Curry will challenge underneath the 38 of Roger Debold for the lead. Side by side at the line, give it to Roger Debold with a barrel off into turn number 1. Curry on the bottom, Debold on the top. Curry right now with the advantage as they'll slip down the back straight away. And charging hard on the outside once again is Roger Debold in that Ford Mustang. Ain't going to be enough to fight off that 05 of Bailey Curry as he'll take back over the lead and put lap 62 on the board. Roger Debold now getting pressure. from teammate in the 78 machine. He'll give up that P2 spot, dive in right behind him to try to hold on and not lose any other position. Diebold back to the third spot. 25 of Klusterhoofs. He wants third as he works underneath him down the back straightaway. Christopher Gale at 84. Good run so far tonight. Riding inside the top 5 in the 5th spot. 89 of Matt Quick on the outside looking in. We're halfway now. Half up and half down. Christopher Gale on the 84. Trying to work his way around it from here to the Roger Diebold. They'll pull along side by side down the back straightaway. Diebold shuts the door into turn number 3. Prestonite on the move now. He has cleared the 86 of Alex Bottom. Now he'll look underneath the 89 of Matt Quick. A multicolored Chevrolet TA cattle machine with Trent Sawyer on. As they get close into turn number 3 here. Quick all the way up the racetrack. Here comes Action Jackson Allen. After pit stops and taking 4 tires. Trying to work his way back to the front of this field. Get ready to put lap 67 on the board. Bailey Curry has led will lead his 14th lap tonight. Check on the distance between your top 2, and there you go. Coming out of Elaine Hughes, back down pit road. Should continue to work on that car to meet minimum speed requirement here in the Rush Series. Try to keep these cars at a minimum speed. Closing rates on these machines. Definitely don't want a lap car ruin the chances of a leader due to the fast closing rates. As we've seen happen with Kyle Weather, it's unfortunate, especially here at Dover, where everything kind of like to collect down there, self-cleaning, so to speak, Speedway here. Unfortunately, when it is not self-cleaning, there's not much room to get away. But 71 going on the board. 55 to go. Bailey Curry leads Patrick Langley. Brandon Kluster's Roger Diebold, Prestonite, Chris Gill, Dave Maxson, Sawyer Ott, Matt Cherry, Jackson Allen, the top 10. Woody Storm Patterson, Brian Workman, John Garrett, Alex Bottom, Matt Quick, Josh Cully. 16 on the lead lap. 17 through 20. Lap down cars, Adam Strong, Dan Half, Alex Little, Elaine Hughes. Cars out of the race, Kyle Weatherman in the 21st spot. Kelvin Moser, 26, Max Kluster, who's 23rd. 24th, Manny Gregory, Raymond Rittenauer, 25th. Ray Rittenauer not making the call. He was here for practice and qualifying, but did not make the starting grid. He is counted with a show. So he is currently 71, 72 to the negative. Might be heating up a little bit for P2. And the 25 of Brendan Kluster, who's trying to make his way up to the back deck lid of the 78 of Patrick Langley as they work by slower traffic in the 29. Elaine Hughes. She tries to meet minimum speed requirement. making minimum speed. Currently runs in the 20th spot, 13 laps down. Oh, 38 Roger Debo with a well of a save. Roger Debo in that 38 made a heck of a save. Dirt tracking here on the high banks of Dover International Speedway. Car not making minimum speed, 28.60. Leader running 24.389 last time by. We'll come down and try to get some more repairs done to that machine and hopefully get faster and return back to the surface of Dover International Speedway. '79, make it 80 of the 125 on the board, 46 laps to go. Bailey Curry still leading. Jackson Allen has moved up to the 5th spot in that 91 machine. We'll look underneath the 25 with Clifters now. It's only about a 6-lap difference on the set of tires for Allen and the rest of the field. Rowdy Chase Racing, appreciate you for tuning in to the Iron Thunder Racing Network. Right now, Bailey Curry showing how to get it done here at Dover International as they race hard behind him. Dave Maxson goes to P2. Jackson Allen right there in the mix of all of it. We'll look under now, take over the 3rd spot from 78 of Langley. Dave Maxson and the 91 both on the same cycle as far as pit strategy tire wise. Once again, this is Fort Worth Screen Printing 125, live from Dover International Speedway. Live here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network. This is the Iron Thunder Racing League Athens Screen Printing Rust Series. This is the final of the Elite 8. We'll bring it down to 4 drivers. Jackson Allen already one of those 4. But we'll have 3 more join him at the conclusion of tonight's action. Bailey Curry looking to make his way in the easy way. And winning tonight's action to put himself into the playoffs. Final four. Jackson Allen looking to carry some bonus points in there by winning tonight. No stage breaks here in the Rush Series. Alex Bottom in the 86. And Sawyer out in the 35. Battle for the 11th spot. 11 to bottom. Leader working slower traffic. Adam Strong to the 9 will go high, wide, and handsome on the speedway to let the leader have as much room as possible. 90 laps on the board, 36 to go. Coming up on a crucial point in the race. Who, when, and where to grab that final set of tires. Out of the lane Hughes, back out on the speedway after more repairs. And to her benefit, the longer the run that these cars make, they get a little slower lap time wise. She has a little more wiggle room to play with. Has to stay within so many seconds of the leader. Looking at positions 1 and 2. Max in the Monster Engine Machine. Allen in the 91 MP. See him off in the distance in the yellow car. Hearing radio traffic from the 78. Car having trouble turning in the middle of the corner. Well, here comes the 48 of Matt Cherry. Truckmaster.com machine. Josh Cully. Not the night he's wanted so far. He's currently didn't get involved in the first instance of the night. He has made his way inside the top 10, riding 8th right now. Not bad, considering. Started tonight in the 23rd position. '05 of Bailey Curry peels off the racetrack. He's coming pit side on lap 100. 15 of Trasinox, 78 Patrick Langley misses pit road. That'll cost him some position. But watch the '05 as he comes down pit lane. 15 in the 33 coming as well. Roger Diebold coming this time by. He slides into this box. Right sides go up on the '05 machine. Left sides are up. Down and away for Bailey Curry. 13.8 seconds. 33 of Josh Cully, a 13.7 second stop. 09 of David Matson will give up the lead. He'll come pit side. He'll turn the lead over to Christopher Gale in the 84. "104 laps. Getting ready to go up on the board. 22 to go. 22 laps remain. A lot of action on and off pit road. Sawyer Hunt, Dave Maxson coming off of pit road together. 84 on the binders. He'll come pit side this time. I'll turn the lead over to the young buck, the 63 of Storm Patterson, in the Snowman Studios machine. Damage on all four corners of that machine. Patterson will give up the lead. He'll come pit side. We wait on this to cycle back through. 91 Jackson Allen out ahead of the '05 of Bailey Curry. One lap difference. This could be the race we have long awaited. Last couple of weeks, something happened to one or the other of two dominant drivers in two different sections of the race. Oh, '05 of Bailey Curry jumped down there and got a piece of that apron to upset the front end of that machine and causes that car to wash up the racetrack. He'll lose some momentum on the 91. You're down to just 18 laps to go. Leaders work underneath slower traffic down the back straightaway. Bailey Curry laying back a little bit, trying to save. The king of tire wear so far this year, that '05 Texas native of Bailey Curry. See how the strategy plays out with 16 laps to go. After all has cycled through, Jackson Allen, Bailey Curry 1 and 2, Dave Maxson 3rd, Tresnant comes out in the 4th spot. Matt Cherry 5th, Brian Workman 6th. 7th to be Josh Cully. 8th to be Roger Diebold, 9th Patrick Langley. Rounding out the top 10, Christopher Gill, Storm Patterson, Alex Bottom. Top 12 cars on the lead lap. That's the distance between 1 and 2. It's 7 seconds back to the 3rd spot. Leo 9 of Dave Matson. Allen putting more distance as he'll come around and have 13 to go this time by. Axon Jackson Allen starting to pull away just a little bit. Fastest the last 3 or 4 laps over Bailey Curry in that 05 machine, the Athens Screen Printing Chevrolet Camaro. Anyone Jackson Allen has led 19 laps tonight. He had 10 lead changes. 4 cautions for 15 laps. Bailey Curry, the fastest lap of the race, came on lap number 7 of 23.035. 23.035. Currently running times of last time the 91 was quickest, 24.006 to 24.050 for Bailey Curry. Ten to go, 10 laps left here at Dover International Speedway. Can 91 of Jackson Allen hold off 05 of Bailey Curry? A familiar face rejoins the Speedway in that 43 machine. Kelvin Mosier and the Monster Energy Chevrolet. Oh, Dan Half right there in front of your leader. Have been a pleasant place to be. Jackson Allen has the cushion to let it all hang out here as his ticket's already been punched. But can he sweep the Elite 8 and go back to back here on Monday Night Action here in the Athens Screen Printing Rush Series? Bailey Curry may have turned the wick up on that machine with 8 to go. To go. Work our way down the back straightaway. Almost a second lead now. Dave Matson has moved into the 3rd spot with 5 laps to go. 91 Jackson Allen. And there's the distance between he and Bailey Curry. 4 laps to go. In the Fort Worth Screen Printing 125. Can Axon Jackson Allen hold off the 05 of Bailey Curry? On some good hard racing so far here tonight. We appreciate each and every one the drivers of the Iron Thunder Racing League stepping up, do what they do out here on Monday and Tuesday night. Providing some entertainment for the Iron Thunder Racing Network viewers. Match here at Alex Bottom. Under fire from the leader. Sherry will go down a lap. Up at 11 cars on the lead lap here at Dover. Just 2 to go. Out of turn number 4, the white flag, the one lap ride flies for the 91 of Axon Jackson Allen. Into turn 1 more time. Almost, matter of fact, exactly 1 second separates first and second. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 for the final time. Axon Jackson Allen in the 91 will exit turn number 4. He will take home Fort Worth Screen Printing 125 from Dover International Raceway. Bailey Curry finishes P2. Dave Matson will finish in the 3rd spot. Stay tuned for interviews of the top 3. We'll get them up here in the booth momentarily. Top 2 podium finish for M&M Motorsports, 1st and 3rd. Get the 09 of Dave Matson. Joining up in the booth, the driver of the 09 of Dave Matson, qualified in the 13th spot and able to give M&M Motorsports 2 spots on the podium tonight. Congratulations on surviving Miles the Monster and bring her home 3rd.
Yeah, thanks. We had a good Chevrolet tonight. That last pit stop, if we waited too long, and that's what it came down to. We were right there with Bailey and Jackson, and then that we just waited too many laps to come in, and that's what did us in.
I'll tell you, a big difference than what we saw here with the A car actually turned out to be a fairly good race.
Yeah, I mean, I like this package. The slow downforce, high horsepower. You know, a track like this, you really got to finesse it with these cars, and the A car, there's so much downforce, and I didn't figure it out last week when we were here at Dover. And the A car, I just was horrible, and I don't know why. I was bad.
Alrighty, man. We tomorrow night we're gonna head off to the dirt. Are you looking forward to swinging some dirt at Bristol, or is this another one you'd rather not see on the schedule?
No, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be something different. Bristol is not like any dirt track we've gone to. It's got high banks, and you can really pitch it in there and go for it. So with the new mod that they got out, there's actual, no kidding, tires for these vehicles now, it's going to be fun. I mean, I think we're going to have a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it.
Definitely hitting into my side of the racing there. Love some dirt track, and definitely looking forward to getting up to Bristol tomorrow night, man. We appreciate you your support of the Iron Thunder Racing League, and look forward to speaking with you tomorrow night.
Thanks, appreciate it. Thanks to you guys for doing a great job on the broadcast, and Sawyer for doing a great job on this league. So it's a lot of fun. I'm glad to be here, and hopefully there's more days to come.
All right, man. Good luck. Joining me in the booth now, the 05 of Bailey Curry, driver of the Athens screen printing machine, and all a big difference here tonight than the A cars here at Dover. And you guys put on a hell of a show. Talked about tire wear and your management of it definitely played a factor, and you being at front of the field when it counted. Jackson Allen just seemed to be a little stronger tonight. We got what we wanted. You two guys to have a run together there. Just unfortunately, it wasn't as exciting as we would think it would be, but nonetheless, it was still a great race here. And congratulations on being able to tame somewhat Miles the Monster and bring her home in a solid P2.
Man, it's really hard to race someone on the outside here. It's not like really when we run here in the Xfinity Series, you can really pin that guy on the bottom down and hold him there for a long time. And I just feel like I couldn't do that tonight. That is what it is. I knocked the wall down like 2 or 3 times there, and I think that really hurt me there at the end. But it was fun. I loved Dover. Fast little bull ring there. So we'll go on next week. I'm pretty sure we're in the playoff deal for next week. So see what we can do down there in Daytona.
Yeah, I know you definitely wanted to punch that ticket with a win there and bring some momentum into Daytona. But nonetheless, man, still a good run here. And we talked to Dave Maxson just a second ago, heading off with those A cars to Bristol Motor Speedway, and you're going to do it on the dirt with Bailey Curry Racing, and that's going to be an awesome show. And already know the 05 machine is at the top of the list. They're the ones to look out for. Looking forward to tomorrow night.
Man, I'm pretty pumped for that one. I love the dirt racing stuff, so it'll be fun. Hopefully we can go win and I can take my own money home.
I hear you, man. Good luck and congratulations tonight. And I'm sure we'll be speaking to you somewhere inside the top 3 tomorrow night.
Well, thanks.
Friday, we'll bring you in the 91 of Action Jackson Allen. Give me just 1 second. There it is. All righty, joining me in the booth is the driver of the 91 machine, Jackson Allen. And I tell you, we got what we wanted. A Bailey Curry Jackson Allen showdown. Bailey might have used the right side of that machine up just a little too much to give us that excitement we really wanted.
Yeah, Grissom, appreciate it, man. That was that's what I'm sure the fans have wanted is the heads up race there. Man, that was just a battle it was a chess match because you had to pull the trigger first, but you couldn't pull the trigger to pit too early or you was going to get caught out. So it was just whoever took a gamble and pitted first, but stayed long enough that a caution or something didn't come out and really catch you out. I felt like 99 come to 100 was about as far as I was willing to drive without pitting. I really wanted to come in around 85, 87-ish and kind of really take advantage of the fresh tires, but I just knew that if I did that, about lap 105 would get a caution and I'd be toast. So I held out to pretty much lap 100 and come in and got the freshies, and just 1 lap difference. I knew it was going to be enough. Kind of the same trick he pulled on me at Coda there in the Cup Series, where he just pitted 1 lap sooner and just was able to make up the difference on track with the overlap. So proud of the team there. Dave got third. That was a better race than I expected. I thought we was going to be a little bit more closer to what we had in the Cup Series last week. So
yeah, I knew it would be a little different just because of the package, but I didn't. I would have, if you'd have told me 4 cautions, I'd have been ecstatic with it. And coming out of here 4 cautions, just 15 laps, is a hell of a race in my opinion. Just because what could have been, like we saw in the Cup Series, still racing on this treacherous speedway.
Yeah, and you always want to be able to race these things green. You'll never get a driver say, "Yeah, I hope it's a caution field race." They always want to prove it on the green flag. So, man, I'm glad that we got to do battle there with Bailey. We was kind of off sequence for most of the race, it seemed like, but at the end we were on 1 lap difference tires, and it was a good run. Like you said, he got the wall pretty hard there a few times in the race, and that just hurt him on the long run. But Man, him and Kyle had me covered on the short runs for about 10 laps. Those guys were just absolute missiles out there. They were gone.
And that's
Slowly,
another one that missed out on it, too.
Yeah, and Kyle, just unfortunate there. You can't get more unlucky than that. I got lucky there. Like, you can't get any more lucky than I did there, and you can't get any more unlucky than Kyle. Just, man, that one was almost heartbreaking to see, but yeah, that's tough.
Would have definitely been good to see how it turned out with you three running strong at the end. And but talking about being strong, we're going to strap on some dirt tires and head to Bristol and play with Bailey over there on the dirt at Bristol. And top two tonight already surfacing as the ones to beat tomorrow night. And I know you're looking forward to getting down to the dirt at Bristol Motor Speedway. And I'd almost put money on having you and Bailey back up here. Not sure of the order, but definitely on the podium tomorrow night.
Yeah, we both. I mean, we showed kind of our hands on the dirt in the trucks. So I haven't turned a lap on Bristol in the Cup car, so I don't know how we'll do. From what I hear, it's not too terrible. So it should be a good show. We'll see. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I hope we can duke it out and have some green flag racing and just kind of settle it on the track instead of behind the pace car.
All righty, man. Good luck heading into Daytona and vying for this championship next Monday night. And we'll talk to you tomorrow night.
Thanks, sir.
All righty, your winner, the 91 of Action Jackson Allen, as Bailey Curry, Trestonot, and Sawyerot make the Final Four, if I'm not mistaken. Check that just a moment. Should be, yeah. Sawyerot, Trestonot, Jackson Allen, and Bailey Curry, the top four that will fight for a championship at Daytona International Speedway under the lights 1 week from tonight. Hey, be sure to join us, the Bailey Curry Racing 100, or the Bailey Curry Racing Showdown 100 on the dirt, Bristol Motor Speedway. Going to be a barn burner, and we'll see Bailey Curry and Jackson Allen duel it out in the A car on the high banks of Bristol Motor Speedway, covered in the beautiful red clay. It'll be right here on the Iron Thunder Racing Network, the only spot to catch the Iron Thunder Racing League. Y'all keep showing out. We'll keep showing up. Good night, everybody, from Dover International Speedway. Already